Yo, what's good, YouTube? Freedom Out Productions here, and today we're finna do the story of Carlee Russell. You know, the missing woman from Birmingham, Alabama. Uh, she was supposedly abducted down in Hoover. Um, we finna do the story because I want to give like the full picture of what's going on with Carlee Russell, from being abducted to where we at today, to it possibly all being a big scam, a big hustle. And for what reason, and like why would she do this if she did do this for attention? Like, you know, like what's the real reason behind her faking an abduction? So let's go back and see where it started.
Get to a developing story that we're following coming in out of Alabama. Take a look right there. Police in Alabama searching for a 25-year-old woman who vanished after telling a family member that she was stopping to check on a child she saw walking on the side of an interstate highway. Hoover police say Carlee Nicole Russell called 911 Thursday night, and then a family member to say that she saw a young child walking on the side of I-459. When officers arrived at the location, they found Russell's car and her cell phone, but were unable to find her or a child in that area. Lieutenant Daniel Lowe with the police department said the family member on the phone with Russell lost contact with her even though the line remained open. He said a single witness reported possibly seeing a gray vehicle and a man standing outside of...
Hold on one second. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's get my face up on here because certain things we need to talk about.
Carlee's vehicle, but they have no additional information there. Our Fox Birmingham team spoke with folks who are in that area who are doing everything they can to find this woman.
It was all Carlee Russell's neighbors could think to do. Pray.
I mean, what else is there to do? I know that there's a lot of people out there searching for her, and I feel like this is the first place.
And this is what makes it real bad, because I'm from Birmingham too, originally, if y'all didn't know that. That's where I was born and raised. And I know how the community is down there. And you know, Birmingham has its problems like any other city. But for the most part, like, we do come together when it's time, when it's needed. But for you to take advantage of the people like this, for you to use the people, you have your parents looking for you. Some people think the parents are in on it. I don't know. I don't think so. But you wasted so much time and resources, man. For what? For what?
Place that we needed to do is just come before the Lord and just, prayer is what I can do. Might not be able to get out and search for her, but I can do that.
Rallying around each other, praying for a girl they say often babysits many of their own children.
Our daughter just graduated from nursing school and travels down 459 all the time. And we know that she would, in a heartbeat, stop if she saw a toddler walking along the road. I mean, it's just human nature. It could be me just as easily as it could be Carlos. And my heart goes out to the Russells and what they're dealing with right now, because it could be me and you could be talking to Carlos.
For Carlee's neighbors, the vigil is not the end of their efforts to bring her home.
This is what's going on in our world. I mean, and it's happening, and we're crazy not to think that it's happening right at our front door. And it's situations like this that, bring awareness to everyone.
Now look at all these people coming together for this woman. But see, this is what I want to know though. Are they going to blame black men for this? Because this is a new thing going around now. That apparently, hey, if you have a problem, if you do something messed up, just say it's black man's fault. I'm pretty sure somehow they're going to spin the narrative that, hey, black man had something to do with it. She was pressured. It's the black patriarchy. Oh yeah, black man's the real villain here. I'm sure they'll spin it somehow. Let's keep going.
But as a society, we need to be out there educating our community. This thing happening to children needs to be at the forefront of everything.
And that was our Fox Birmingham station with that report. As neighbors, folks in that area are doing everything they can to find the woman on your screen here, Carlee Nicole Russell, who again called 911 Thursday night, then a family member, to say that she saw a young child walking on the side of Interstate 459. But when officers got there, they found Russell's car and her phone, but were unable to find her or the child. Hoover police.
Okay, now let's get to this child part. That's like a real big important part to this, because the police really went down there, to find her, but really to find his child. That's foremost. That's very important. That's like the most important thing. You're trying to find this child. Who's this child? Who's this child that she said she seen, that she had to pull over, that she had to save, she had to look out for? Who's this mysterious baby? Let's find the baby. No baby in sight. She wasn't in sight. But hey, man, we thinking that the sister got kidnapped doing something brave and heroic, to save an innocent child. But where's the child?
Did hold a news conference late yesterday. We do have that. It's only about 6 minutes long, but I do want to play that for you here, raw and unfiltered.
I want to relay some of the facts as we know them so far, and a few additional details that we've been able to uncover in this case. On July the 13th at approximately 9:34 p.m., the Hoover 911 Center received a call from a 25-year-old female on I-459 southbound near mile marker 11. She reported that she saw a toddler walking on the side of the interstate. After calling 911, the caller stopped to check on the child and also called a family member to report the same details. The family member lost contact with the caller, but the line remained open. Police officers who were already en route to the location of the initial 911 call located the female's vehicle as well as some of her belongings at the scene. They were unable to find her or a child in the area, and Hoover police had not received any additional calls of someone missing a small child. Detectives are currently investigating these incidents and are requesting the public's assistance to help locate Carlee Nicole Russell. She's described as a 25-year-old black female who is 5'4", 150 to 160 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black shirt, black pants, and white Nike t-shirts.
All right, we gonna get to the video later on. We're gonna show when the police pulled up looking for Carlee and looking for this mysterious child, this mysterious toddler running the freeways of Hoover. But let's see if we can skip to where her parents are, because I know her parents speak out. Well, that's not too important. For right now, let's go to the footage of the police actually pulling up, and let's see what it actually shows. Okay, so let's get to the footage when the police actually pulled up looking for Carlee after she made the 911 call and supposedly went missing. And this is the area. We're gonna see her car, and as you can see, there's no baby. But let's see. So that's her car right there pulling over. But where she's going, she just keeps driving. I thought you seen the baby. What, did the baby sprint down the fucking road? Did he sprint down the road and you couldn't see him? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can go that far down, right? Uh-oh, something's fishy here. Something's not right. Where's she going? She just continues to drive. Okay, she finally makes a stop. She's getting out of the car. Where's these kidnappers at? Where the kidnappers at? I don't see no car pull up behind her. Where are the kidnappers? I don't see her looking for no baby. She started way down the street. She kept driving for like another good 2 minutes. If you seen the baby way down there, shouldn't you be walking back down, or why'd you keep driving in the first place? You left your phone in your car. I don't see you looking for no child. You ain't using the light on your phone to look for a child in a ditch or nothing. What are you doing just sitting there? So this just goes on. This goes on and on. Let's time skip. Still. Okay, this is when the police shows up. At this point, Carlee's gone. The police gets there. They're looking for a baby. Carlee's gone. But something we don't see. We never see a toddler, and we never see the kidnapper. So what really happened? And another thing too, if Carlee was able to see a baby or a toddler, shouldn't other vehicles be able to see it too? Don't you think other people would have made that 911 call? Don't you think other people would have pulled over also to report seeing a child or try to save a child? Because look, this is a pretty busy freeway. There's constant cars going up, going down. If you was able to see a child, I'm pretty sure the people behind you would have seen it too. But only one call was made, and that was yours? Okay, Carlee's gone at this point. Now we starting to put the puzzle together, put the pieces together, and we see that everything's not right here. Something smells fishy, and it might be Carlee. Okay, so let's see where we are today. Okay, so this is where we are today. Here's some updates for what's really going on.
Some new details in the disappearance of Carlee Russell this morning. Police in Alabama say they're not able to confirm her story of what happened to her. The 25-year-old disappeared last Thursday. She later turned up at her parents' home and said that she had been abducted. Well, officers say in the days before she disappeared, Carlee took a robe and some toilet paper from her job. She was caught on surveillance doing that. She then stopped to grab food before getting on the interstate. They also detailed her Google searches from the hours before her disappearance, which included information about the movie Taken.
Uh-oh.
On July 11th,
Uh-oh.
at 7:30 a.m., the term you have to pay for an Amber Alert was searched. On July 13th, at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term how to take money from a register without being caught was searched.
Authorities say they do not believe that there is a threat to the public. They have asked to interview Carlee Russell for a second time, but so far they have been denied. Some new details in the disappearance of Carlee Russell.
Okay, there you have it. That's some update we have on Carlee. Hey, maybe she was hungry. She wanted some snacks while she planned her kidnapping. Maybe she was just curious about, hey, what it's like to be kidnapped, and she just so happened to get kidnapped. It's a crazy world. Things happen. Maybe she took some toilet paper because she knew, hey, you never know. Maybe that's the reason why she pulled over. Maybe she had to take a dump. Hey, stuff happens, Yeah. Now, she done wasted all these people time, all these people money. Time and money has been spent looking for this woman. I don't know if her parents in on it or not. But it looks like her parents not in on it. Had them worried to death. Like, why would you do all this? For attention? This is the generation we have now. All this for clout, for attention. See, stuff like this. We can't keep doing stuff like this, man. Because now clout is the new currency. People just want attention. Everybody's attention span is like, is so short now that if you're not doing something so crazy and outrageous, like these pranks now, people are doing these pranks that are just basically breaking the law and harassing people and assaulting people now, and they're just calling it a prank when you get caught. When someone call you on your bullshit, oh, it's just a prank. No, you actually committing crimes now, and you're trying to get attention for it. This right here is a crime, man. This is another little Jussie Smollett type stuff, man. And it sucks, man, because like, you know, a lot of real stuff happens to black women. Black women are always like underplayed when it comes to kidnapping and crimes. Like, a lot of people don't put the energy into looking for a lot of kidnapped black women, and especially a lot of black children, you know. And for this to happen, come on, man, it's not a good look. But hey, there's more. There's more. Hold on. Okay, so this is the last little bit that I want to show, and there's consequences for your actions, right? There's consequences for your actions, and let's see some Carlee's that she might have if this is going the way we think it's going, and it's pretty much going the way we think it's going. She set all this up. All this was a big finesse. It was a big lie. So let's see what kind of consequences she could face.
The Carlee Russell case has caught the attention of the nation for the last week. It was a week ago she vanished on I-459. Carlee telling police she stopped to help a child on the side of the road, and then she was kidnapped. She would escape days later in West Hoover. Carlee says she ran through the woods until she made it back home. That was late Saturday night.
Hoover police do not believe a child was on the side of the road at any point. Carlee's call was the only report they received last week. So what's next? WVTM 13's Lisa Crane has been following this story closely for the past week.
She joins us live again in Hoover this evening with an interesting perspective tonight on just about everything that we know so far.
Yeah, so many shocking details came out of that press conference yesterday. It was a lot to process, but we know police are still investigating this case. They did tell us yesterday they really couldn't corroborate any of the details Carlee Russell had given them. We spoke to a Birmingham attorney today to get his take on it.
That's what I think.
Eric Guster spent years as a criminal defense attorney. He says, like the rest of the country, he was pulled into the Carlee Russell case. He says while police didn't come out and say it at the press conference, the message was clear.
She said she was kidnapped and the kidnapping didn't happen. Our citizens are safe. There's not a kidnapper out there. So they use every almost synonym for lie except saying she lied.
He says the search for Carlee wasted the time and money of law enforcement and concerned community members. The father of murder victim Anaya Blanchard wrote about it on his Facebook page, saying his wounds had been reopened and it wasn't okay to bring his family into the search.
Imagine going and searching for someone and they're off doing something else and they're never in danger. And you're thinking about saving this person's daughter and yours was not saved. Beyond angry, super livid, that would be me.
Guster says he worries this case could affect future missing persons cases.
It's going to be much more difficult for African-American women to be believed.
That's what I
said.
said.
And it may actually decrease the number of actual reports of things because people are already afraid that they won't be believed.
He says right now Carlee needs an attorney to advise her on how to respond to police.
If I was Carlee's attorney, I would speak for her. I would not allow her to speak to the police because anything she says can and will be used against her. I would speak for her. I would go to the mayor. I would go to the police chief and figure out if there's something we could do. That's what I would do.
Now, Guster says the police chief outlined 3 crimes that they believe Carlee has committed. That's theft, lying to authorities, and filing a false police report. He says he is shocked that Carlee has not been arrested on those charges. Live in Hoover, Lisa Crane, WVTM 13.
It's Carlee Russell.
All right, there you have it. So, play stupid games, right? You get stupid prizes. And I'm surprised she's not arrested yet either. Just a matter of time. The clock is ticking. I'm sure they're going to do it soon enough. But, yeah, for you to open up old wounds for people whose children actually went missing, who actually got kidnapped, who never made it back home, who actually died, for you to use this as some type of game, and you wasted all these people time and resources. Come on, man. And then especially the message you're gonna send out there to all these other real black women who are in trouble, like who are really kidnapped or missing. A lot of people ain't gonna want to put energy into it. They might think it's a scam. And you're doing a disservice to a lot of black women out there who really need those resources and help. All right, man. That's enough for today. This has just been a big topic, and it's coming from my hometown, Birmingham, so I thought, I might as well just jump on it. I tried to leave it alone, but, it kept eating at me, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to say something about it. So, here you go. All right, man. You guys, thanks for watching Freedom Mouth Productions. Until next time, peace.